So today we are going to discuss about Linux Kickstart server. By configuring Linux Kickstart server, we can install the Linux operating system through network. So this is called network installation. So in Windows, we are calling as a WDS, Windows Deployment Services. So in Linux, we are calling as a Linux Kickstart server, Solaris Jumpstart server. So in real-time environments, you cannot go for the particular place to install any OS which is corrupted, or if you want to install the new operating systems, maybe your company can have more systems, more servers has to be set up, but you cannot go for individual each and every system you cannot install. So take one system in the network, you can configure Linux Kickstart server. So by configuring Linux Kickstart server, we can install the number of Linux operating systems at a time through network. So this is the concept today we are going to discuss. Linux Kickstart server. So simply you can call as network installation. Through network we can install number of Linux operating systems. So required package, the main package is system hyphen config hyphen kickstart. So this package we have to install through M server only. So because it has many dependencies, so use M server to install the system hyphen config hyphen kickstart package. So all the answers. See, generally, whenever you are going to install the Linux OS, we are giving some answers. What is hostname, what is language, keyboard language, password, hostname, IP address, partitions, everything. We are giving the answers. So all the answers we are going to give on server side only. When the remote systems, they are going to install the operating system through network, it will not ask any question, automatically they will install. So first we have to install the package. See, already we have a dump directory is there. At the time of M configuration, we copied all the packages. So no need to copy again all the packages. Already we are having the packages. Then go to dump directory. No need to go to dump directory. Just install the package M install system hyphen config hyphen kickstart. So it has many dependencies. M automatically resolve the dependency. This much of dependencies are there. I think maybe 24 dependencies are there. So it will search all the dependencies, it will install the package. So see, install 24 packages. Yes. No more mirrors or try. Now go to etc m.repos.d. Maybe here you have to remove this package kit file. Automatically it will generate sometimes. This is system file. So we have our own M server is there. Then we can install M install system hyphen config hyphen kickstart hyphen y, means automatically take the S. So the packages are installing. So packages are installed. Now you can set up the configuration file. So system hyphen config hyphen kickstart. So run this command. It will open on graphical window. See, this is the kickstart configuration utility. So it opened. Now see here, first one left side you can see basic configuration, installation method. bootloader. See, whatever the options we given at the time of installation, so everything you are going to give the answer here only. So from remote side, it will not ask any questions of them. Automatically it will install. So default language, keyboard language, time zone. Here you can set the password. I am giving Red Hat. Red Hat. 3 here. Target architecture is there. x86, which we are using AMD 64 processor or Intel EM64. Real times may be depending upon your hardware. Now IBM, Intel Itanium, IBM I series servers, IBM P series servers, IBM Z series servers. So which architecture the company is using, we are going to select the architecture. So now we are using x86. So select reboot system after installation. So if you want to perform the installation in text mode, you can select this one. By default is graphical mode. Perform installation interactive mode means it will ask the questions for them. So one by one, it will ask the questions. They will give the answers, then it will install. So generally, we are going to do automatic installation only. So reboot system after installation. Next, installation method. So how you are going to use your software to access the network installation? Through CD-ROM, through NFS you are going to provide, through FTP you are going to provide, through HTTP you are going to provide, or through hard drive dump you are going to provide. So here we are going to select NFS. I am going to select NFS. So NFS server IP address. So what is our system IP? 24. Give the IP address 192.168.0.24. So where your packages are located? So all my packages are located in dump directory. At the time of configuration of M server, we copied all the packages. So give the path where the packages are located. Next, select bootloader options. So install a new bootloader. So no need to select any other optionals. So leave it defaults. Next, select partition information. Here we can select the partitions. So click on add mount point / boot. So file system type is ext4. So 200 MB is enough here. Only booting information stores here. Click on OK. Again add one partition is created here, boot partition. Again click on add. The compulsory partition to install Linux is / select / 10,000 you can specify. So click on OK. Again add, give the swap partition. Home is not required because so in server side only we are going to give home, and in every system home is not required. So swap is required. Select swap partition 1000 MB. So here we created dashboot root swap. Now network configuration. Add a network device. The NSC card name is ETH0. So network type DHCP we have to select because so from client side how they connect your Kickstart server through DHCP, they can get one IP address, automatically connect the Kickstart server, then installation process will start. For that we require a DHCP. So already last class we discussed DHCP configuration. So we have to make it one DHCP server in the network. So click on OK. Now authentication. So no need to select it, leave it defaults. So if you want to add your system as a NIS client, you can select here, but not required. So just leave it the defaults. Firewall configuration. So SC Linux by default is active. If it is active, the clients cannot communicate with your server to install the OS. So make it disabled. So SC Linux disabled. Security level by default firewall is disabled. So next display configuration. Install a graphic environment. OK. So package selection by default it will select. Pre-installation script, post-installation script automatically it will write. No need to write our own scripts in here at the time of installation. So basic configuration, we given the password, we selected architecture. So installation method, I selected NFS. Bootloader options, default bootloader. Partitions we created here, boot, root, swap. Network we selected ETH0. Then DHCP network type. Authentication, use the defaults. Firewall, SC Linux we disabled. Display configuration, install a graphical environment. So these things automatically system will do. Now, whatever the configurations you selected here, you have to save it. So click on file, click on save. See what is the file name here, ks.cfg. Don't change the file name. So where the packages are located, so you have to store the file in that particular packages location. So where our packages are located, our packages are located under /dump directory. Now click on browse for other folders. Here left side panel, double click on file system folder. Here you can see where is dump, here dump is there. Double click on dump directory. So here we have all the packages. So click on save. Then click on file, click on quit. So whether we saved properly or not, so you can check the file whether it is stored in same location or different location. Go to dump directory. So cat ks.cfg file is there. So whatever we selected so far, it writes like a script. So partitions we selected boot, root, swap. So partition table, time zone, reboot system after installation, reboot, SC Linux is disabled. So everything we selected. Whatever we selected here, it writes like a script. Now, while installing, it reads this file, the installation process will start. Now, change the permissions. Chmod -R means recursively /dump. See, whatever the directories are there in dump, whatever the files, whatever the subdirectories, whatever the subdirectories. So all files and directories which are located under dump give the full permission. Chmod -R 777/dump. Now permissions changed. Now where the packages are located, dump directory. So while installing, they have to configure, they have to connect our NFS system. So because we selected NFS, so configure NFS server. Open etc exports. Already we seen NFS configuration. Open the configuration file of NFS. Here you can like dump directory. Star means any system, any network. So give the permissions, read write comma sync. Now save the file. Now start the service NFS start, and start the DHCP service also, service DHCPD start. Stop the firewall, service IP tables stop. So simple. So dump directory we exported, we started NFS service, we started DHCP service. Now see the export list, show mount -e. Dump is exported. Now server side we successfully configured Linux Kickstart server. From client, how they will install. Now go to for example, I bought a new system. So I am creating a new virtual machine. Linux 664-bit. Next. So in physical area environment, how you can calculate? I bought a new PC. I want to install the operating system through Kickstart server. So just right click, settings. So generally, first we have to boot from the DVD. E drive, softwares, Red Hat 6.0. Okay. So power on this virtual machine. So generally, nowadays we can have the system PXE executable NIC cards automatically boot from network card. Generally, if you go to BIOS, first boot device CD, DVD, hard disk, USB drive, like a network boot also you can do. So if you don't have PXE bootable cards, how you can install the Linux through network? They will ask the question interview. So just you can boot from the Linux operating system CD or DVD or from USB drive also. Bootable disk required. Power on this virtual machine. Now it is booting here. Now don't use CD or DVD. Press escape key here. Press escape. So you can get the command prompt boot colon. Here you can type Linux space ks equal to means kickstart equal to NFS colon, because NFS server we are using. If it is FTP, you can type FTP colon. 192.168.0.24 : where your configuration file is located, dump directory. What is the file name? case.cfg. Enter. Now see, the installation process will start. It will not ask you any question. Automatically it will get the IP address from the DHCP server. The installation process will start. So waiting for network manager to get the IP address. It's get the IP address. Automatically the installation process started. So just here press reinitialize. Now it will format. So already we created partitions. So then the installation process will start. So this is the Linux Kickstart installation in real-time scenarios. We are going to set up on Kickstart server automatically from client side. The systems wherever they're located in our network, in our company's network, they can go for the network installation. So automatically sometimes the systems are going to be corrupt OS. So no need to use CD DVD. Just they will go for BIOS. They will connect our Kickstart server. The installation process will start. So like this, we are going to install. Just this is a small topic. So how to install the Linux operating system through network? Automatically it will format. It will start the installation process. So this is the Kickstart server. Just a simple server you can explain in interview. Just how to set up your Kickstart configuration file, how to give the permissions from client side. If network installation, network card is not bootable, so you can go for the booting device. Then you can type Linux space ks equal to that syntax we have to explain. So this is Kickstart server. So next class we are going to last class. Our last class is RAID levels. We are going to see RAID levels.